What's up, everybody? It's your boy Young Soul, aka Supersonic, and welcome to TJ Young Soul TV, guys. As known, today I'm doing another Skaters podcast, episode 4, with my boy Soul Stylez. Now let's go ahead and get into it. So, Soul Stylez, I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself and tell them who you are a little bit.
Okay, the name is Soul. I record skaters. I've been doing it for many years now. I started doing this because I was introduced to the skating world at a young age. So, as any skater who starts to skate, they just skate, have fun, fall, get back up, keep going. I stopped for a while.
2,000 years later.
The next time I jumped back in, I was down here in Atlanta. So once I started seeing all the different styles, I was just like, whoa. I started picking up one style, picked up another style, and then I was just like, I want to learn faster. I was like, how can I learn a little bit faster? Let me start recording them and I can watch them a little later and, pick up some moves. And, I already was recording like different celebrities and recording different businesses and doing commercials and things of that nature. So I was just like, let me mix both of my passions together. And one thing led to another. I kept going, and here we are,
Wow, okay, pretty good. So, when did you start, your filming career? When did you, initially start,
I started about 8 years ago, recording different businesses, going business to business, saying, hey, look, do you want a commercial? I got a camera here, if I'll do a commercial right now on the spot. If you like it, you pay for it. If you don't, I'll use it as advertisement. I started doing business. I'm sorry?
So you would do it, right then and there then?
Yeah, I just walk up to any business, have my camera in hand. It was me and my brother and my sister. We had a laptop right there. We had the camera, and we just walk up to the business and say, hey, look, we're doing instant videos, commercials, and, are you interested in getting one? We get no's, we get yeses. More yeses than no's, which is cool. And that's essentially how we started.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because, y'all, let me tell you something. Soul is amazing. He is amazing. He actually edited one of my skate videos. I think you guys saw. That thing went out so really big too. Y'all, I'm telling you guys, this man is talented. So also too, how did you learn? First of all, how to do all them graphics and then them edits to your movies and all that stuff like that.
Well, school of hard knocks. Unless you want to go and spend, $100K. That $100K to get that degree in, film, I started looking into that and I was like, whoa, So my brother had already learned it. He had learned it from School of Hard Knocks. Just try one thing, mess up, try another thing. So I took it the same route. I was a super national chess champion. So for me to learn something new and that was complicated, I was just like, oh, new challenge, let's go.
Wow. You got to play chess? Because I don't know. I've been trying to learn all these years.
Oh, yeah. Super national chess champion in 10th grade. Out of 50,000 people, I came 10th. So I just loved it as a kid, grew up, mastered it, helped me through school, helped me through a lot of things, just because it makes you think ahead of time. So you see something happen, you kind of move ahead and you just cross over that into life, and it's a whole different story.
Yeah, for sure, though. Because, one thing with chess is, I guess I just don't understand the pieces and everything. Is chess and, checkers and chess are two different things, right?
Oh, yeah. Two different worlds.
Right. Okay. Gotcha. So, what's one of the biggest movies, filming, recording that you have done so far in your career in the past 8 years?
We did Kiki Wyatt. We did Carly Red. We did a little bit of Usher stuff. I just did an Usher video of him skating. So when I caught Usher skating, that was kind of sweet to see him in his own element, and I put that out there. So it's on Sparkle's page.
Yeah, okay, listen, that's one thing big too, because I guess Sparkles and Cascade is where all the celebs go to now. I feel honestly Cascade is one of the biggest rinks in the world in Atlanta, for sure. But in the world, in the whole entire world, to me.
As far as rink size, I think Sparkle's just a little bigger, but essentially Cascade is just well known.
Yeah, but I'm saying as in as where celebrities go to, but I think Sparkle is more where the even more old school celebrities go to. Cascade, you see, one time I remember JT was there. They said Cardi was there one time. I was like, dang.
I think there's been a lot of celebrities going there, but that's the beautiful thing about it. The more attraction it gets from the celebrities, the more we continue to do what we normally do every single week, day in, day out. It's slowly doing like this. A lot of skaters are getting famous off of it. You know, and then once you get discovered, you're getting sponsored. So that's a beautiful thing in itself.
Yeah, so that's why I had to like, give you your flowers, give you like your props and all that stuff because you guys are what help like skaters get those promotions, them sponsors and all that stuff from just you guys putting y'all cool edits and videos, especially you. Like, your edit, y'all gotta look at his page, bro. It's right here, as you can see. Like, y'all gotta go and get his page because his page, like, I mean, listen, yo, like, my thing is, you can't say that he doesn't take the time, the effort, and the fact that you love doing it, because listen, I'm an editor too, right? Like, I love editing all my videos and stuff, but there's just gonna be a time where I just feel like, oh my god, all this work, you know what I'm saying? So like, what's like the longest video that you ever did? Like the longest video that you had, it took you some time to get done.
Some time, I think, was Skater Wars. Once I started doing that, I combined them all together, and essentially Skater Wars is where I take a picture of your head, a prompt. I throw you into this animated 3D world where you use your skating moves to defeat, monsters and demons and
Right.
things of that nature. I mean, it is evolving as I evolve, but essentially that took me 2 months. I got like 5 episodes. Episode 6 being worked on right now as we
Yeah,
speak. Um,
yeah, y'all gotta get ready to check that out. Skater War? Oh my god, Jesus. That's a good.
Yeah, and essentially, I take your skating footage, and that's what you use to power up. So anytime you learn a new move, you get a new power.
So I can so like one of them. Okay, so there's like a certain kick I do in the air and whatnot. So no, like the ones I did in the air that you did.
hmm
Can that like knock out like the whole like? Can I be like a master? Like, can I like knock out like two people with just that one thing?
Now it's getting to that point. That's the goal, is to actually have the skater skating. Essentially, right now I use it like a meter bar. So as you do a move, you get like so many stars per that move if it's sweet enough, and then ideally that powers up your move to use your energy to attack the enemy.
Okay, so would that also help like other skaters like involve in their skate skills?
Oh yeah, I mean essentially, I think any skater that actually wants to be good in this lifetime, they done failed probably 100 million times. I think anytime we see a new skater do something new, we get kind of inspired, and we're like, hey, look, let me make it my own though. I don't want to do exactly like them. So essentially, I think with the skaters seeing this thing evolve and they're seeing more and more episodes come out, they're like, hold up, I saw that move in the Skater Wars, I think I want to go ahead and learn that too.
Yeah, for sure. So okay, I like that. I like that because to y'all, like one thing I'm gonna say is, that's something I never heard someone do before. I never heard anybody just have like a game for skaters, like a whole full out like it's giving Mortal Kombat but on skates. Put it like that, put it like that. But you can use your skate moves to like kill a character or something like that, right?
Exactly. That's going to be the role. That's the game plan. Essentially, I'm taking it 3D, where your character is already 3D animated. So now I can actually take your moves and move it to that platform. That is a learning curve. Something else I'm learning. I already got a first demo on my page right now, so you can kind of see where we're going. Um, but as anybody knows, if you've watched any 3D Marvel thing, like Avengers or Spider-Man, that stuff. So I'm just doing it on my own.
Ah, gotcha. So like, see, like with editing and like filming and stuff like that, that takes time. Like you have to find time in your day and stuff. So like, how do you manage your time to like go and get in depth with these like movies and filmings and all the recordings that you be making?
Well, it's more of a passion. So since it is a passion, I do different events and things of that nature, and people hire me to do those things. I've been blessed to be in a situation now where I can work from home. A lot of people just send me footage and I send it back to them, and I make money that way. I do have a newborn baby here, so essentially, it's a blessing to be home. But I work and edit. I sometimes edit through the night. It's just my life. So that's the road I'm going down.
Yeah, for sure. Because like my thing is though, like I mean, like my first Scares podcast was like almost like an hour, pretty much.
hmm
I've been editing for like a long time now, but it's always just been like, Jesus, you got to roll back to make sure everything is perfect. You just never, because since it's so long of a video, you just like, okay, I got this section. I gotta make sure this section, the intro, the cuts, like the transitions, like it's so much. It's so much going into editing and stuff. Especially computer tech and whatnot. It's like I said, like we talked yesterday. It's a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. You got no this, you got no that. So yeah, like I'm just saying, like I commend you. I learn from you, from your editing and all that stuff. Cause I'm telling you, y'all, like y'all saw. Hold up, if y'all saw my video, right? When I tell y'all, like he would have those little like lightning bolts and stuff fly when I'm skating and stuff like that, and put it in slow motion, like. It looked like I was very much Superman on skates. Like I'm telling y'all, like it looked like I was a Marvel's character on skates. I was doing it. Like I'm telling y'all. So this man's amazing. Like
I mean, so think about this, right? Most people, if you see the skating industry, we got a couple big movies out there: Roll Bounce, ATL, things of that nature. I think there's a huge area of room for new products to come out where people can see themselves, doing different things. Neon effects and things of that nature is cool, but it's just one piece of the pie. You know what I mean? Right. So my thing is there every video you check out my page, you'll see that there's a different element because I'm learning something new, inputting that, and smashing it all together over time. And essentially, it's really to get the skating world and taking the culture a little bit forward. We have a lot of different skate channels, Skate Life, role models, a whole bunch of different ones that are doing their thing, number wise, views wise. The thing is that I want to bring the creativity to the game.
Right, gotcha. So also, like one thing also too is like okay, so this is what I really wanted to get into today. The filming of the skate world and stuff like that, right? A lot of people have been going viral. I'm talking about millions of views. And from you guys, putting your edits out there, having got huge skate and posting us, and Instagram been seeing it. A lot of promotion, a lot of skaters been getting a lot of deals by a lot of like companies like Rydell, Adea, Ride Our Wheels, and all that stuff. So like, what's the big thing about you guys putting like videos out there of us, and we just get like the sponsorships and stuff like that?
I think the biggest thing is that anybody who's doing this and recording skaters, it's got to come from a passion standpoint. Mm-hmm. Unless you're selling T-shirts, hats, something of that nature, most people who see after a while you're doing this for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, that if it's not just a passion thing, you kind of burn out, and you'll see no more videos come from that page. But me personally, I just love to skate. I'm just a hardcore skater. I love it. Like most people would say, I feel like you're flying through air. And that's exhilarating, especially when you fall, you get back up, you try again, and people looking at you. I mean, for me, when I see a skater skating, it's like, whoa, okay. If you've been skating that long and gotten somewhat good, it's like I'm inspired. Even if you aren't doing the best moves in the world, and some people would say, I can make a skater that don't skate too good look good. It's because I'm thinking about the essence of them just skating in itself. Right. Some people will skate one time and fall and never come back because they done broke something, they done hurt something, they discouraged.
Stopping point right there. Because my thing is always too is like, when you guys put your edits and stuff to the videos, it's like, even though when they might be doing the littlest thing, everybody looking like, oh my God, they just did a whole entire, like they probably just did a front flip. They just did a whole entire 360 on skates, and that's how the edits look like. You guys just make them a lot better. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like one thing I feel like, with Instagram, stuff like that, I feel like if it wasn't for you guys having you guys' platform and stuff like that, and you guys editing the videos, a lot of people like that we have now that's really huge in the skate world that I love and I respect wouldn't be as, up in the game, They just got the ladder more quicker. So, like, do you guys feel like you play a big role, like a huge role in it? Because, I asked a lot of people or a lot of, like, role models and all that stuff. Like, I asked them, I'll be like, do you guys get a certain, like, part out of this? Like, I mean, because they're the ones blowing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
About this yesterday. Like, they're the ones blowing up. But, like, what do you guys get out of it? Because you guys, work hard and stuff. Like, do you get the same, blow up back?
I think we get a couple of things. One, we get notoriety because anytime we go to the ring, people be like, hey, what's going on? That. So you get that portion of it. The second portion of it, no, you don't get part of that skater's money, fame.
Oh yeah.
Because essentially, I wouldn't want any skater's fame, even for you, young. So I wouldn't want me to put a video out and people just saying, "Oh, look at So Style, look at So Style." It's like, no, he's the skater. Like, give him. By you blowing up, I know in the back of my brain that I helped assist, even if your video didn't get thousands. Now, hold on, let me stop right there. Let me stop right there. Some videos won't do good. We know about the algorithms. We know that certain things will stop a video, even if it's one of the best videos out there.
Right.
So sometimes I can put a video out and people say, "Oh, that's awesome," but it only got a couple hundred views. It only got a couple of thousand views. The point was that I help assist you to get a product that looks professional, that look like somebody took their time and energy for. And when people can see that, even if it didn't get 1,000 views, they'll look at it and say the quality's good.
Right.
So I get out of that is knowing that I helped assist you. I helped push you forward in life through the skating industry that's slowly expanding to the point that I think every celebrity is going to have their own sponsored skater. I think there's so many celebrities right now that they're going to say, "Hey, look, I want to be a part of this skater's life." And I think there's more celebrities go around that every skater who's actually doing something that's big is going to have your own sponsored skater. I mean, sponsored celebrity, sponsored company, sponsored business. So my position is to create that and fill that gap of getting everyone sponsored. I don't care if it's 1 million skaters or 1 million businesses. It's like they need to collide, and that's essentially what I'm doing. Building that platform where people say, "Hey, it's professional. How do we mix in that business?" And it's like, "Oh, let's go here."
Right. And also my thing is to like I didn't think about this actually until now. That's the funny part about it when you were saying that. So you know how like on Instagram or whatnot, it's like, you know, there's a lot of skate channels now, and there's a lot of pages that's also like, you know, coming up now too. And there's some pages that like, I mean, they post a little while, not like that. And there's some pages that post constantly, you know, like you and role models, like all of them, they post constantly, right? So like, what's the goal in it to make you like, you know, get your page up like to, you know, 100,000 followers, that like, you know, even 1 million followers, you know, like, do you post consistently?
There is a science to it. I guess I would strongly say that my focus right now is not the numbers. It's not the numbers game. And the reasons why I'm not fighting the numbers game, because some people will post 10 videos a day. I see it. Some people will post 5, some people post 20, and they page blow up. Yeah, essentially they do. Of course, their videos aren't edited. Of course, their videos aren't the most detailed, but essentially they blow up.
With separation.
Correct. My videos take time. I mean, I'm sitting here at the screen and I'm chopping, I'm cutting, I'm making this angle, that angle, making it sync to the beat, making effects and stuff like that. If you can do that and do 20 of those a day, then you're a beast. I know I'm getting to the point where I can do 3, 4, 5 a day of edited videos, which just speak to my skill level. But essentially, my thing is to put a quality product out there so that when a celebrity comes to my page and a business comes to my page, they say, "Hey, look, this is quality work. I want to be attached. Let me pick my skater." And I can slowly start linking the businesses with the skaters. I'll be that middle man, but essentially I'm plugging people in one by one.
Right, gotcha. See, listen, to me, 5 videos a day enough. That's enough already. But see,
yeah.
When you editing, when you have to take time, edit it, make that thing look better, make that thing look beast. Make sure everything is lined up as it's supposed to be and all that stuff. Because, like, you know, on Instagram, you could just record somebody, put the music on it, it might sync a little bit, or you just, you know, like switch the little thing and that's it. And they post it. Bang, that's it. But you go in the computer, you go in more in depth with yours. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's something that we need now, you know? Because, I mean, they're going to put their, little tag, you know? But what you can do is much way more. Like I'm saying, like my boy, Emerson. Yeah, he's coming thing too, guys, also. When you did with his video, put it in slow. Listen, you didn't just put that thing in slow motion, all that stuff. You added just like your stuff in there, your advertisement stuff in there. Then like you just made him like he looked like he was doing so much. No, I mean he doesn't have to do much to even like get that big or whatnot. But you made him look so like he's doing so much in one video when he was only been doing. I mean, toe spits and all that stuff. That's beast and all that. But you made it look like, dang, that's you made it like, Jesus, my ankle. How does he do it? With a little spark in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I really think that's amazing.
Yeah, that's essentially what I want to do. I want to make celebrities are cool because we see them in movies, we see them in rap videos, we see them in reality shows. That's cool. I think the skaters will have their own. They already have their own industry, their own certain level of fame. But I think, and I see, and I can tell you very shortly that the skaters are going to be more popular than celebrities here real shortly because the celebrities are going to jump on them and say, hey, look, y'all can do something so fantastic. They just send a whole group of the Cascade skaters up to the NBA halftime. The celebrities are coming in because they're trying to see how do we get attached to this, and they're seeing that hold up, these people got abilities. They done been tried and tested and true. They keep doing it. They keep getting better, and they're getting their own celebrity and fame without being this huge entity on some movie, and they're going to be drawn to it like a fly on the wall. And that's why I think the skating world is going to be their own celebrities here very short, just because of the momentum at this point.
Yeah, because like my thing is too. That's funny that you said that because I mean, I feel like celebrities also played a huge part in the game too. Like when Usher did that thing in I think either New York or somewhere with like the flip.
I think it was Las Vegas.
Yeah. And then Mayflower, like all the celebrities coming together. And then they're pushing the skateboard even like the whole skateboard and all that stuff out even further. And they also they also gave some big opportunities to a lot of the skaters too. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But, I give credit where it's due because listen, I didn't know Usher was skating. And he skates really good to be someone like, but don't forget he's a dancer. So when you put two together, I mean, what I do. Basically skating is just like dancing on skates. You have to have rhythm and all that stuff, bounce. You know what I'm saying? Like, technique and stuff. But seeing Usher and then seeing like, CC, Sean, Leslie, all them, it's just like they're just making the like skateboard, all that stuff out. Like even Mick Mill skates. What? Who? I was like, I said, wait. I said, pause the button. Because I've never seen that ever.
Now, even if the celebrities don't know how to skate, they put no skates on because they saying, hold up, I think there's trends. And even though COVID kind of kicked off the skating world in a whole different way, that trend that they're seeing is not dying. If anything, it's getting stronger. And it's like you either jump on that trend and be the person on the front end of the spear, like Usher's doing. He's like, look, I'm bringing my team with me everywhere. I'm bringing them here. I'm bringing them there. He said, because I want to be at the front of this trend before any other celebrities jump on it and grab their teams. He's like, let me get my team of people. And that's what I'm saying. Every celebrity going to say, hold up, I want this skater attached to my brand. I want this skater attached to my brand.
Yeah, just like Quest. So like how because me and Quest is actually talking about on my second podcast, y'all. Y'all can go check that out in the link in the bio. But yeah, like we were talking about him and how like Floyd, signed him to be with him. Now he takes him everywhere and did skate.
Yeah.
I said, look at this. So y'all, it's about time for me to go out there because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Atlanta is the place to be. Like honestly, like Atlanta, like what I did with Kojak and Lady T, y'all. I experienced so much in Atlanta. Let's say about 2 nights. We kept going down there every week.
I guess the inside look on a videographer's perspective, because I'm helping right now. Currently, I'm helping a lot of other skating channels essentially get better. I think the thing we lack as a people is trying to help one another. Because it's like, oh, I'm going to take your notoriety. I'm going to take your notoriety. You're going to blow up faster than me. I actually helped a couple channels currently that were way under my numbers. And me just doing a couple things of helping them, their channel shot up way past mine, and people are like, "Whoa, this channel's above Soul Styles. That channel's above Soul Styles. His stuff is edited." I'm like, look, if I could sit here and say that I was so focused on numbers, I would not be where I'm at right now. I'd be sitting there paying for this, paying for that, having this person push my channel here, push it there. My thing is that when I record a skater and they're zipping and doing that, I think there is a certain science to it. What I do, I prep the skater. I'll go up to the skater and say, "Hey, look, you know, do you want to be recorded?" They're like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Hey up now. Don't you go 50 million miles an hour because I know you can do it. I need you to go slow. I need you to slow it down."
All right, my song come on. They be playing Hit and Run. I'm sorry. You always gonna be a little. Listen, I know you're gonna be a little tired, but listen, things that y'all do just to get that cut. You know, like I saw one of your other videos. Like this guy was like fast and flew, like freaking Superman. Like I'm just like, oh god, I know he's just tired. You got that camera, and you're like,
Now there is a science to that too, because if I know I'm going to be out there chasing skates around, I'll put on my zoom lens, because now I can, even though I'm not going to get that smooth look as if it's on a gimbal, I know that because the way I hold the camera, I started doing it freehand. Most videographers would tell you to put on the gimbal, get that smooth look, get that movie quality. But you do lose out on a lot of things, like such as angles, high angles, low, super low angles, side angles, because it's locked on a gimbal. A gimbal can only do so much, but it keeps your stuff smooth, which is cool. But when I see a skater's about to go, when they flying here and flying there, and I'm seeing that kind of environment, I take it off the gimbal. I know how to, I can do damn near almost all the skate moves except for, you know, the most extreme ones. And so I can chase them down, and I can get those angles. I can zoom in, zoom out, which gives my whole videos a whole different look compared to everybody else's.
gotcha. Well, I'm like, no, when I come to the A, at least I already know, stay at a 50-mile range. Because I mean,
Okay.
it's good. It's easy to get them in the middle because you just get them, you know, like, you know, it's good. But then when they're on the outside, you're like, all right, strap up your boots.
Oh yeah, because I'm shooting through skaters just as much as you shooting through them,
Right.
and I got a camera in my hand. I'm trying to focus in. I'm trying to make sure everything's crystal clear so you can see the footage of what it is. And when I'm shooting through, you shooting through, and somebody put their foot in front of me. Somebody sit there and bump me, and they don't care. They used to bumping everybody.
Right.
So.
And it's like also my thing, because now it's making me laugh. It was so funny is because, see, like, say for instance, like a huge skate party and whatnot, and you're trying to get that person, you're gonna have to go into traffic. Do you know? Understand? Like, listen, you have so much. Listen, insurance, health insurance, your camera insurance, like, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I spent like $3K on this stuff, just on my basic stuff. Now I ain't talking about my other editing stuff. But it was funny the other night. We was at for the love of skating, and we was at Golden Glide, and I'm sitting down and watching Skate Life record some skaters, and he's going backwards, and he's got his gimbal and he's recording, and I'm watching because I'm like, you know, any videographer's gonna watch another videographer just to see how they do what they do. And I'm watching, I'm okay, I see how he's doing what he do, but I'm like, ooh, hold up, the situation's happening because people in front of him, he's getting squashed in because he's skating backwards, people in front of him, and it's going like this, and all of a sudden he hits them, and he's looking like, oh shit. I'm like, he stops recording everything, but I'm like, damn, it could have been real bad real quick. So yeah, skating with cameras is about as dangerous as it gets.
It is, but you know, like I said, it comes with one practice. It comes with one, just make sure you look, you know, because I mean, you know, like I have a question for y'all. So like when you guys are filming, do you guys look at us or do you guys look at the camera to see what shot are you getting?
So you know, out as a skater, you have to have that 360 feeling of where your surrounding is, right? Some skaters can skate so good that they can spin around and somebody be right next to them, but they can just stop it just enough. There is a certain feeling that you have to feel when you're skating with a camera, because you can't be paying attention to where you're going, because you have blurry footage. No one be able to see it. It'll just be bad. It'll be shaky footage. So I think there is a certain level of sense that you have to develop when you got a camera, to know your surrounding, even though you're not even looking.
Gotcha. Because like my thing is though, you know, I love going to 1,000 miles per hour. I love doing jumps and stuff in the air. But my thing,
Mm-hmm.
like, if I see that person camera, what's this? I forgot. Because I went to Atlanta, he just got me a whole lot of times. I think it's like,
Skate Love 33.
yeah, them. So, like, I was going 1,000 miles per hour, I ain't gonna lie. But then, sometimes if I know like, a camera's on me a little bit, because, see, listen, when I skate, I don't skate for the camera. Listen, that's one thing, too. I don't skate for the camera. I skate because I love it. And regardless, if I see a camera or whatnot, I just be like, okay, let me just slow just an inch down a little bit, but I can get a close thing in my feet or stuff. You know why? Because that's what skaters also gonna be looking at too. They're gonna be looking at your feet. So, like, I'll just like, now to me, now, this is coming to happen. But I just be like, T, just slow down just a little. Yeah, I'm not gonna let him break an ankle in this camera just for me trying to get a shot, because y'all will get that shot for sure. Like, they're like, I'm going to get this. And also, like, have you ever did like a whole night, like a whole entire night? That's all you just came there, like a whole entire night just to record skaters?
No, I can't.
I'm gonna say, because if you think about like, I want to skate too.
Yeah, so I when I started skating, I fell in love with it. Even if I get paid to go to an event, even if I get paid to go to an event, it's for the love of skating that I even go and do this. So when I get there, I'm skating the first 20-30 minutes, and I'm just getting my feel for it.
Shoot, condition yourself before chasing, for sure.
Exactly.
Too, it's like, I always want to give, people like consideration, if that makes, like, I just want to be like, listen, if they're going to record, because that's also one thing too, I hear a lot about people. They will be like, I want you to record me, but don't post it. Or, like, if you post it, I want money from it. What's that whole ideal too? Because I hear a lot about that now.
Well, so you just hit on the biggest thing for any skate videographer, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the biggest thing, because the biggest thing with a skate videographer is like, I spent all these thousands of dollars to get this equipment. I spent all this time and energy to sit here and edit it. And the unfortunate thing is that I get probably 100,000 people saying, give me my skate footage for free. And I'm like, let me tell you one thing. When I was recording you, I asked you, could I record you?
So you ask people before you do it.
Oh yeah. Well, there was a process getting to that point. I had to master my own craft first, because at first I just do like a lot of skate videographers that just see you, record you, and kind of post it, and hopefully you see the video.
Right.
With me, I try to take a more professional stance at that, and I go up to the skater and say, hey, look, is it okay for me to record? I do sign language because you can't hear anything in the skate ring. So I'll hold the camera and I'll be like this. Let me just go ahead and show you. I'll point at them and I'll be like, and they'll be like, and I'll be like, and I'll go ahead and get started, and I'll start recording them. And when we're done, I'll give them one of my business cards. If they want, sometimes if it's somebody I know, I'll show them on the spot. But essentially, I get back to them and I tell people, I say, hey, look, you want your skate for just $20? You know what I mean? Because now I say $20 for a 1 minute clip. This 1 minute clip may get you 1 million views. It may get somebody sit there and blow your channel up off that one video, and I'm gonna give you the sharpest stuff out there. I keep upgrading my equipment. Currently, I'm operating on the Sony 7 III. I just want to buy an upgraded prime lens on this, so flasher, so I can do instant pictures. So $2,000+ you know, a little bit of it's wear and tear. And on top of that, the biggest thing, like I was telling you from the very get-go, the biggest thing for a skate videographer is that your back will hurt like you've never been hurt before. And no one talks about it. And if you ask any other skate videographer who does this, they'll be like, dang, who told you that? Because it's something that you don't realize until you're recording somebody for 30 seconds, 1 minute, that you're in a horrible, awkward position on wheels, and you're trying to hold this unbalanced, weighted thing. So sometimes I'll be in a skating ring, and you can ask my wife, that I'll be in there hurt. I'll be sitting like, I gotta sit down, I'm in pain, my back is hurting, and I get back up and do it again, I'm in pain, and to the end of the night, I'm in so much pain, I just gotta stop.
Really? So you're actually Oh, I see. That's crazy. I never known that. I'm thinking but you are putting pressure on their lower back because you are. God, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that. I didn't even know that. At this point, y'all, do you get tips from
Oh yeah.
Okay, good, because y'all, $50 tips now at this point, because if they're putting their life and their back on the line, then I feel like in God's calling, a good tip will be amazing.
Oh yeah, and you do it for a passion. So at the end of the day, you can sit there and say most people say, "Oh, you charge the skating industry. You're trying to take advantage." I said, you tell me somebody who ain't using a phone, who wouldn't have spent thousands of dollars to go get professional equipment that if you go to the movie industry or anybody that works in the film industry, they're not gonna bring their equipment to this damn skating floor.
Like, just to chase them. Shit, I got my little Gatorade job, but not.
Yeah, just to chase you down, to show you a 1 minute video. They're gonna take their $10,000 equipment just to chase you down. No, they're not. Sorry, it's not happening.
So, like, my thing is too. It's just like, y'all, just because I'm kind of like coming to an end a little bit now, guys. So I'm gonna just say this now, guys. Give these people props. You guys already do, but the thing is too, when they post their video or whatnot, especially Soul, always make sure to just go back and just be like, thank you, bruh. Like, thank you for getting this clip of me or anything like that, because they're going to post your video or whatnot regardless. And also, too, just always have respect, because guess what? They didn't have to record you. They didn't have to record, they didn't have to post you, because guess what? Your video, they tag the person, they're going to tag you, so everybody's going to go to your page and follow you because they think you're a good skater or whatnot. But guess what? Who got you to that place first? Hey, exactly. And so I feel like, guys, like I said, always take into consideration, or just at the end of the night, thank you for getting that clip from me, or nothing like that, because that's what I do. Like, if you get a clip, thank you. My cash app, you like, just like, thank you, and really appreciate it for anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's the small things that count, but ultimately, anyone who's doing this, I would have to think they're doing it for the passion. Some people are doing it for the clout because they say, hey, look, I see people doing it. Until you actually put money into a camera equipment, until you edit something, until you actually sit there and take all this effort to get something, you really don't know what that person does, to really get you that kind of video across to you on your Instagram, and people saying, whoa, hold up now.
Gotcha. Well, guys, before we, shut down a little bit, guys, now, so is there anything you need to say, right now before we kind of shut things down a little bit?
Essentially, y'all stay tuned for Skater Wars. That's something that I think is going to be huge coming in the future. It's one way we can actually link the whole skating world from across the world into a digital platform. There are channels out there that are giving people profiles and says that, you do this kind of skate moves, but they're actually being something in a digital environment. I think it's going to be hot.
Right.
I will be doing this the rest of my life. This is just a passion of mine. You're only going to see stuff get sharper, better equipment. We got editors coming on. I'm tag teaming with a lot of different skaters. Tag teaming with some other skate channels. We're going to be doing some things on YouTube. Y'all be seeing shortly. I mean, skating is its own entity, and it's something that we all have fun doing.
All right, and it's all for the love for it. So, guys, thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for watching this whole entire video, because I know we were talking. We was getting into it, dog, because this is like my brother right here, man. We also, guys, I'm gonna let you guys know this. We also, me and Soul also got some things. Young Soul and Soul Stylez also got some things coming for you guys too. And guys, also my YouTube banner. I want to say this right now. Guys, okay, so I'm about to upload actually a few. So guys, he did that banner. So I just want to say thank you, Soul, for everything, because that banner, listen, the first banner I did with the blue and stuff, I just did a little something. Y'all know what he did, and I can never match. Put a little, I'm like, hey, like, thank you for the guys. I know how to edit, but he is like the king, the master, like, of editing. So I thank you so much. So y'all stay tuned for TJ on TV and also Skaters Podcast, y'all. Follow this dude on Instagram. What's your Instagram, Soul?
It's Soul_Stylez 2019. Again, Soul_Stylez 2019.
Gotcha. And you guys can follow mine _.2eyes and TJ Young Soul _. I don't know why I have all these underscores, but oh no, but God, I told you this right there. But guys, thank you guys for watching. Teenage on Soul TV, Scares Podcast. Signing out. I'm out, gang.